The traditional Holy Week travel is on. Transportation by air, land, and sea will be vital in moving people all over the country. Bus stations will be busy, so are the airports and ports. What preparations were undertaken by the DOTC to ensure people can travel on time and safely to their destinations? Joining us tonight on the line is DOTC Secretary Joseph Emilio Aguinaldo Abaya. Good evening, sir.
Hi, good evening, and good evening to your televiewers.
Yes, sir. Welcome to NewsLife. Sir, first off, this is going to be a very busy week for your department. Overall, what is your directive to your personnel manning airports, ports, and bus stations?
Well, actually, the guidance is to ensure service to our people, to ensure that the various transportation modes they'll be involved in should be maintained to be safe, efficient, and reliable for our people.
So far, sir, do we have any shortages in transport to meet the demands of our people?
Well, the regular franchises that we've issued would definitely be short. That's why we've implemented a policy of issuing special permits for the surge in demand during this kind of period. So we've anticipated this, and we do hope that we could issue the special permits for buses and for watercraft in time to anticipate the demand.
Sir, how about contingency plans to deal with any emergencies, especially in airports?
Well, for the airports, we have our help desks. Primarily concerned would be the Civil Aeronautical Board. As people are aware, we have the Air Passenger Bill of Rights. We've issued this a few months ago, and we do hope that this would be enforced strictly and implemented, and the benefits of it should be felt by society. Here, in this case, we've made it clear what are the responsibilities of our airline operators, our airline carriers, likewise the benefits and privileges of our passengers.
Sir, you've mentioned earlier that you've issued special passes as well to buses. But anyway, also, sir, there was a request by the bus companies to lift the number coding earlier. Was this granted?
I'm not sure. I don't run number coding system. I think that would be more of MMDA and the local government unit. Sorry. I have to get back to you on that.
Okay, sir. Anyway, overall, sir, how is the security doing now?
Well, security-wise, I just had a short talk with OTS, the Office of Transportation Security, that there were no intelligence reports indicating any kind of threat. So I think security-wise, it should be one situation. It would be, I guess, the real security here would be security in terms of safety of passengers, and I usually advise travelers to prepare early enough because in the case that you get rattled and stressed, that accidents do happen. But at the end of the day, I think bottom line is we could request everybody to just stay home and reflect upon the life and just mainly confine themselves to their parish churches and their communities, and I think we'll be much better off.
So, sir, so far with the flights, are they sufficient to meet the demand of passengers, especially those traveling to major tourist spots?
Well, sorry?
Sir, with regard to the flights, so far are they sufficient, especially with those who are traveling to tourist spots this Holy Week?
You're asking about flights, is that right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I know the airlines have a good record in plotting the demand. I think they have easily deployable planes. What we should be worried of is the complete enforcement of the air passenger Bill of Rights. I've never heard of a shortage of planes. Important here is for passengers to arrive on time for their check-in times.
All right, sir. Finally, any last reminders for our motorists who will be traveling still starting today?
Well, again, plan your trips ahead of time. Do not rush things and leave early. Do not stress yourself, and this would easily avoid all the unnecessary stress and hopefully all the accidents that may happen. But again, staying home and reflecting on things would be a much safer way to spend the Holy Week.
All right, thank you very much, sir, for joining us tonight on NewsLife. That was DOTC Secretary Joseph Emilio Aguinaldo Abaya.
Thank you for the opportunity.